we're here for our weekly press conference with head coach Carolyn Condit. Coach, overall a very successful weekend as Miami goes 2-1 at its home invitational. With so many players in new roles this year, were you expecting as much success so early?
I was not, but I also knew that being with this team for 3 weeks that they love playing together and they're very athletic. And when you add the hard work they put into preseason, I knew it was possible to defeat every team here. I just didn't know if we'd be ready to do that. So I was extremely excited to see the grind and work ethic constantly through every match, despite the close loss to Santa Barbara. What we did following that match with Cincinnati, even more fatigued, after Cincinnati defeated Santa Barbara, was very impressive to me because we hit some lulls and they came out of it like veterans. And we do have a few veterans on the team that played some solid ball that made it all possible.
All right, so 3 of the players in new roles were sophomore Sarah Wojcik and freshman Gabby Harper and Jennifer Schultz. Wojcik was behind veterans last year, so this was her first extended playing time, while for Harper and Schultz, it was their first collegiate matches, period. Yeah. What do you see each of them bringing to the table this season?
Well, they're each athletic and have great feet, and Sarah has really worked hard in the spring to play at both antennas, and I see her bringing firepower at that antenna, maybe even more so than last year, and we were pretty good at that right side. And she's developing herself and her shots around a double block, which is one of the challenges for a right-hander at that side of the court. So I look for big things for Sarah, and she's highly motivated, and as you watch the match, she's someone that celebrates every point with great sincerity. And then Jen Schultz, well, she was amazing. I can't say enough about Jen. First college match, setting opposite Morgan Seaman. You have a freshman and sophomore teaming up to try to provide the hitters some great offense. And I thought they both did that and got better as the tournament went on. So very proud that Jen stepped up, and I think she'll continue to do well in the tournaments ahead. And Gabby Harper, unbelievable. Her passing and just the way she moves on the court, you would think she's a veteran if you didn't know any better. So I'm very excited because she's such a competitor and is a very calm competitor. And I think she's going to be able to take care of herself and others in the years ahead as a good leader on the court as well. But she certainly made a fine debut.
So after playing both their exhibition match and opening weekend at home, Miami hits the road for the first time this season this weekend. We will get to the actual tournament in a minute, but how do you prepare the team to play away from Millett Hall, especially with this team where for a lot of them it's a brand new experience?
Well, the good thing is if they just remember how much club volleyball they played at so many different sites in their life, it will not be a big problem. And, we just keep talking about it no matter where you play, whether it's packed with people or it's a quiet closet, you have to inspire each other and get things going on the court yourself. And I think this team's ready to do that. And in many ways, with the vote we received in the MAC, we're somewhat the underdogs, and I think they're out to prove themselves. And I hope that's not a problem. I'd like to think we can give a very good showing on the road. And, the first bus trip, always lots of fun and adventure on a bus. So I think all coaches in the country are enjoying that first bus trip in the last weekend or this one coming up. So looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great experience. And to win the MAC and to win the tournament, we have to be able to play anywhere and everywhere. And we're going to have to prove ourselves on the road.
So the Red Hawks are heading to the Saluki Invitational in Carbondale, Illinois. The long day at the tournament will actually be on Friday when Miami faces Murray State and the host Southern Illinois, and then they complete play on Saturday against Alabama A&M. What can we expect from these opponents?
I think they're going to be all very different, and that's just what we want. And I was so pleased with our last tournament because the challenges we received, we couldn't have asked for greater challenges in different varieties. Murray State usually runs a high, powerful offense. I thought some of the other teams will run the offense a little quicker, a little bit lower, and the defensive styles of the teams are going to be very different as well. So we're still scouting. We're still trying to find some information on some of the teams. It's just that time of early part of our week. But I know that Southern Illinois and Murray State are highly respected, and they have good coaching staffs, and I don't know as much about our third opponent. Thankfully, we play them last, and we'll get a chance to watch them a few more times. But we're thrilled about the opportunity to play on the road and to just get more time together and hopefully get more players in the lineup. There were several talented athletes that really did not get a chance to see enough playing time, and hopefully that's something that we can afford them on the road this weekend.
All right, thank you, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.